everyone for staying up so late, or the Contra runners for staying up so late, even though we got pushed back. And I guess Mythical is probably going to jump back in here and let us know what the rest of the night has in store.
That's right. We're continuing our race block here with the Guardian Legend. We're going to have Seawolf, Vaxherd, and Shiner. It's going to be a three-way race. I'm going to go ahead and give the stream key to Vax, so he can go ahead and get set up. But I think we should have the Seawolf and Shiner in the call already.
Yes, I am. Hello.
Hello, Shiner. This is this is a cool game.
Hey, microphone's muted.
I don't know a whole lot about it. There's Seawolf. How you doing?
Oh, not bad, not bad.
You're a little quiet, just a little bit.
Hold tight. It's through OBS. No, it's through Skype. Let's see.
Did you guys know about this all J's password? If you put in all capital J's for a password, you end up stranded in Area 8.
Oh, that's
some strange stats.
Okay. I think I'm maxed out, guys. I'm gonna try to get my microphone any louder. Let me check my
You sound okay
settings.
to me.
You sound okay to me as well.
You sound okay to me.
If you want more, you can use a mic boost in OBS.
Yeah, good point. Where's my OBS settings?
Wait, in OBS? That's not going to matter.
No, for a Skype call, it won't matter. Let me check my actual settings on the computer here. Recording devices, microphone, properties. That's max 2. Yeah, it's not fully maxed out here.
Yeah, you sound fine.
I think you sound fine.
Yeah, right. Unfortunately, Zachy had to pass out for work due to our pushback here. Vaxherd's here, but he's not on Skype. He doesn't have a microphone, so he's racing too. He'll be a man of action, not of words.
Yeah, our potential commentators went to bed. So it's going to be me and Seawolf chatting while we race, I guess.
Yeah, worked last time.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't playing last year. But I commentated nonetheless. And I think you should get a PB over last year, because last time you paused before enemy or racer spam got really intense.
And I warned you at the wrong time, and didn't matter. So,
right.
Still feel bad about that one. All right. I think I'm set to go.
Almost. We gotta capture some stream windows for the layout.
Gotcha. I'm on the title screen, game select. So.
Just say the word and I'll hit reset. My NES is at my feet and I can just give it a swift kick.
Nice. We have had people use various objects as their reset stick, their reset object. I know PJ was famous for using a putter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I have a reset stick too. It's wonderful.
Mine's an arm's length, so. Oop, right back, guys.
Looks like we got the 3 game screens there. We got the audio. You guys on Skype sound good?
I'm back. All right.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
Swift kick activated.
Here we go.
We're gonna do the countdown in Skype and in chat. See if Vax is ready. He's ready. All right, guys. Guardian Legend coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Alrighty.
Oh, I don't have game audio. I shouldn't be dancing to the music.
Yeah, you're just gonna
Practiced
look like
it so much.
crazy person moving around. Oh, that's a shame.
Well, I just have to stay perfectly synchronized to Seawolf then.
Oh.
Or Vaxherd. Who do we put game audio on? I forget.
Baxter's got game audio, so
Okay.
it's not the call proper, so we actually can do it without having Skype interference. Ooh, I'm getting fast. Oh, I missed all my boxes. That's terrible.
Me too. So yeah, the first thing you do in this game is you go at ludicrous speed as you charge up to the star called Naju to destroy all the aliens in it, and we're not destroying absolutely everything because we're trying to manipulate power-ups. The power-ups you get in this game are on an 8-item array that's the same every time, and the first 3 are heart, red chip, and blue chip, and then you get 2 hearts in a row, which restores 5 shields. So by cycling past the first 3, we should be able to be really aggressive on the first boss here. Another nice thing is you can play this game with controller too, so I'm mashing with 2 controllers at once. I have my other controller upside down underneath my controller, and I wiggle my thumb and forefinger like this!
The wrong button. Okay, for some reason I was mashing A by instead of B, so I totally ruined this boss fight. That was great. That's the fact I've been up for 20 hours straight. Can't mash for anything. Yeah, it's an embarrassment.
Bad start for me too. I didn't even see my second heart. I should have killed more enemies.
That's an embarrassment.
I am running with my splits, so I can commentate on how I'm doing at least.
Like, I literally cannot hold my controller right to mash. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what happened. But
Those race nerves.
no, not race nerves. I've done this plenty of times. I'm actually feeling I'm physically not myself.
It's also 5 in the morning, or well, I don't know where you are, but it's probably
Yes,
late.
5 in the morning.
Yeah.
4 a.m. here.
So I prepped for midnight, and yeah, there we go.
Got my sleep schedule all lined up, and then
Oh, here we go. Yeah,
So you can hold select to skip this little cutscene where you see the Guardian transform from her human form into the ship form. One of the first mecha waifus in gaming, maybe? I don't know my game history that well, I guess. Alright, well now that I'm this far, this is where I drop my second controller and just play comfortably with one controller again.
There you go. It's a few oddball things on the corridors. Obviously, holding on select skips your cutscene there. If you pause the game at start and then hit select and then put it back there, it's less lag than going to the menu. And if you're a bit below the door, you still jump down and you fall down a bit faster. These little things by various people.
I think it's a matter of when you reach the bottom of the screen is when it goes to play the cutscene.
Mm-hmm.
As for killing strats in this level, I mean, this level's pretty easy and boring, but you've probably seen when we cross 30,000 points, you might have heard a little tune. You can get these blue landers on the map that give you full health and chip refill and increase your maximum shields by 1. And you also get these upgrades for reaching certain point thresholds, which are at 30,000, 100,000, 500,000, and 1 million.
Yeah, it's only 5 million. That's right.
I think there's another one at 2 million, but you won't get that many points in a speedrun. Speedrun should finish with 1.2 million points or less. So you want to try to time your score for timely level ups. Well, the first 2 you can't really use too well.
Yeah.
One of the first strats I came up with for this game, try to get the 100,000 during the Corridor 3 boss, but the only thing that gives you points during that fight is slamming into some dangerous bullets that do 1 entire point of shield damage and only give 10 points. So you have to control your score very, very finely. Probably won't work out. And then we just invented an equally aggressive strat that doesn't involve ridiculous score control. I think I gotta give credit to Matrick for that, but yeah, I couldn't be here tonight.
Yep. There's been a ton of development in this game in the last 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, Zaki Gotragon made a task for this game recently, actually, which is a very entertaining watch.
Fantastic. Rage-inducing. Fantastic.
Years. It took years for... I know someone started a task and like...
Fat Rat Knight years ago made a stage 1-2 work progress task and it never got finished.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he never got past Corridor 0, I think. I never watched the whip, but it never got very far, yeah. Then Zaki just made his own.
And also his developments recently. Baxter got the record basically a week ago. Literally a week ago. Got
More or
all
less,
stuff.
yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, sub 50, unprecedented.
Work from obviously Fireball87 in the chat. Zaki, Matrick, and yourself, Shiner. Work from 13 Friday Girl was there for a while, playing the game about a year ago.
Yeah, she only ran 100%.
Yeah.
One nice thing that came out of the task, though, is even though the task was never finished, Fat Rat Knight still mapped out a damage table for whatever he could find. And so now we kind of know like what the best attack strats are for most things. This cutter saber, this regular saber laser that we're using does whatever your attack value is times 2. Is it times 2?
Yep,
rank
times
1?
2 level 1.
Okay.
No,
So it's doing 2 damage.
Yeah, it's 2, 3, and 5. I think multipliers.
I thought it was 2, 4, and 8.
2, 4, 8. You're right. What am I doing?
But
basically,
damage to bosses is capped at 5, though.
it's
So we're
capped at
trying
5.
to get to 5 damage as soon as possible.
It's capped at 5, and it only triggers, I think, what's it, every 8th frame possible?
Yeah, every few frames.
Yeah, so basically the frame rule. So if I hit an enemy with my saber, I'll burn it down in like no time at all. If I hit a boss that way, he die in like 2
Quick
seconds.
exit.
Are you there already?
Alright, I got a quick exit from the mini-boss fight there.
Alright, a few oddball things. We get items in the overworld map, these boss fights. If you wait till the fight ends properly, there's like a little fanfare in your stuff in a certain place. The treble spawn.
Yeah, it's easier to... the screens are wider than they are tall, so it's easier to get a quick exit from the bottom or top. I think Zaki pretty much needed the task to get a left-right quick exit.
Yeah.
So now I gotta fight this mini-boss with 3 shields, I'm a little scared. I like how everyone in chat is talking about drinking. Oh, it's probably because Fireball's talking, so now they're talking about whiskey. It makes sense.
Oh, gotcha. I'll do it.
Welcome back, Fireball.
Be back. Alright. Other oddball things, let's see. What do I want to talk about? Alright, obviously the first boss, you notice that we were riding on top of the shark and not dying instantly. When the saber's on them, the game is processing the hitting of the saber, and not the hitting of, well, you. So,
Yeah.
if you have a saber laser on a boss, or a certain weapon to hit every frame, the game's too busy trying to hurt the boss than it is to hurt you. That's a pro-ass spawn there.
But this game has, I guess it foreshadowed Ikaruga a little bit. You can do some bullet eating. You can damage things by crashing into them. You get points when you take damage from bullets, actually, because you're destroying them, I guess.
You hit them back. Bullets have hit points in this game and can be destroyed later on, especially with the level 3 saber.
Yeah, you can also damage bosses, actually. I think you do 1 damage per tick with your shield.
That was equal to your shield rating. I think it like...
Someone was saying, I was talking with Vaxer, and he said you're having more attack upgrades can make your body checking do more damage as well.
I think that's right. It's always confusing me.
We'll see when we can see who can 2-cycle Beacon, I guess. So this Fireball I got from the Green Crab, its damage is not based on your attack upgrades at all. It's it does a fixed amount of damage. It does 16
24.
and 24
16,
and then
24,
48 maybe at rank 3.
Yeah.
Any percent you only get the rank 1 Fireball though.
It doesn't scale evenly, but it's there.
Oh,
Basically,
okay.
at the time frame, it's the strongest possible attack for early game, and also the high hit point value, so it does damage often, and then goes away. So it doesn't actually, you can hit multiple enemies, kill them before it actually gets out of gas, basically.
Yeah, the Fireball does some piercing damage, destroys many kinds of projectiles, very chip efficient. The higher upgrades have a greater surface area, if you will, and
Yeah. Fireball 2, if you ever
greater
get that,
speed.
basically lets you just be invincible while you're inside of it. It kills everything, lasts forever, goes at a nice speed. Basically, if you're on the overworld, you can just fire Fireball, walk into it, and just skip any overworld spot. It's pretty impressive.
Oh, mine went through this guy, so I gotta fire a later one. So yeah, that's the next Redlander I grabbed from one of these. Redlanders are an even more awesome upgrade. They increase your chip max, and chips are like your ammo for using special weapons.
They dictate your possible shot power, your charged weapons, your bullet spread, the number of bullets per attack. Like, you know, if I go below a certain value, like,
Pea
I'm maxed
shooter's
out
not
of it.
very good though.
It's very parallel across the board, but every little bit helps. You might be seeing some route variations as well. I'm already in the corridor. I think Shiner was getting the power-ups first. Or get on the corridor first. Corridor 2 first.
Oh yeah, I got the power-ups first.
Yeah, okay, so I'm doing corridor first and going around for the power-ups.
Just because Redlander refills your health, so it's harder to death warp after the corridor. Just gotta walk to more screens that way.
That's true. I mean, it depends how you're doing it. Like, I die on a pineapple next to it, so I get it, and then just die like against that guy. I call him pineapple, you call him a turnip.
That's a good name for it.
Everyone's got a name for that thing.
It's a turnip, maybe?
I call it
a turnapple?
pineapple, I call it carrot man. Like
Turnipple, maybe?
Alien flora.
Angry alien vegetable. For those who don't like exploring world maps or collecting power-ups or speedrunning, you can just type in a password of just TGL with all capital letters, and it rearranges the game so that you only play the corridors, only play the four-scrolling vertical shmup stages, and instead of getting power-ups by walking around a map, it awards you a separate score system based on how quickly you kill the bosses. So if you get good at that, you can become more powerful than you would in a normal playthrough. It's a pretty interesting way to play the game.
You get that hand, like, if you beat like the first 4 or 5 stages handily, you just start getting, you don't care anymore. Just everything just dies, basically.
Yeah, you can get more, I think you get more defense upgrades. No, you get more attack upgrades than you can normally get, and definitely a higher chip max.
Yeah, I remember I played it
Power-ups
for
do stop rolling in eventually.
the first summer games. I played it again, and like I hadn't played it in years. I just played it for bonus stream, and I was like, "It's gonna be hard and terrible." And I mapped it. I'm like, "Oh my god, okay, this is true." So trade-offs there. I kill that boss a lot faster with my level 2 saber, but again, I have to death warp this guy a little slower because I gain all the health back. So it's kind of trade-offs here and there. We're doing some marathon save stuff as well. I imagine we're someone's getting more chips or more health than we usually would, because end game things get a little hairy.
Yeah, in a normal playthrough, this game is pretty easy, but in a speedrun where you're trying to keep it lean, it's a little more dangerous.
You pay for it. The game lets you know it. You should have had this by now. I mean, the weapons you really want to beat the game, like, you can go through the whole game with just the saber really and be fine. Like, it's a very powerful weapon.
Well, you could use whatever you wanted if you had everything. 100% runners think this game is, like, insane. I think it's impossible to run any percent, but it's not that bad. You just gotta be resourceful.
But, yeah. I won't say it's easy. It's something you gotta worry about.
Well, I've never done a 100% run, but having done TGL randomizer runs where we do every corridor, I've learned that the optional corridors are the hard ones.
Just there, speaking of the chat real fast, the game is a lot like Xanac because it's in the same game series. Xanac came first, then TGL, and then there's another one afterwards, wasn't it? The Godic Trilogy. Like, Xanac's in the same game series. That's why the Landers, that's why the power-ups are kind of the same.
Oh. I'm not familiar with Xanax.
I haven't really played it
I think
myself.
Compile, I feel like Compile based Puyo Pop on the Lander design.
It's possible. I asked. I know played Xanac a little bit, so he's more aware of that stuff. That's more of a pure shooting game. I'm lying, it is a pure shooting game. It's just nothing but scrolling and shooting. So, again, doing the corridor first, which saves me a little walking on the overworld map, and now I'm down a defense up, which means I'm basically, begging to be killed by whoever is in this stage.
This game is actually pretty good at managing lag.
Yes.
It'll have a lot of sprite flicker, but there has to be a lot of stuff going on for some lag to appear. Even still, you want to strike a balance between milking for points in this level and managing your lag. Oh, I am getting a bit of lag, actually.
Yeah. Like half of this stage, you get a lot of bullets on the screen, and rocks spawning, and mushrooms are flying back and forth. And yeah, I guess you get a little hairy.
Definitely. So yeah, this is the level I was talking about, Corridor 3, with a rather notorious boss that has ended a few runs. Hopefully nobody dies.
Yeah, I'm really hoping I'll get past this.
I'm confident, but we'll see.
Because I might get to do stupid strats and try the hard way. We'll see.
I guess I should talk about the two different sizes of hitbox, because that's about to become relevant, possibly. So, unlike most shmups, this is similar to Space Megaforce, another compile shmup where you can take a ton of hits and not die. So you have a shield that surrounds your ship, and when you take a hit, your shield starts ticking down until the allotted amount of damage has been taken. And so basically, once you get hit once, you're kind of invincible until you take further damage. But once your shield is all gone, you go to 0 shield. And then if you get hit again, you blow up. However, because the shield is not surrounding your ship, your hurt box becomes narrower. This also makes it harder to grab power-ups, though. Alright, so I'm guessing everyone's at 0 shield by now?
Nope. Got him.
Oh, okay.
1 health left. Yeah, I got him.
So again, we're using the fusion cannon, or this fireball weapon, because it's the only reliable thing that can do 5 damage per tick to this blue Optimon boss. My DPS was not so good there. Oh, apparently Vax is shooting in time with the music for us. That's good. Thanks for being a sport, Vax.
That's something to do it.
I hope his
didn't
frame
have-
rate is doing good for the race.
Yeah. I didn't have chips to fight the boss without getting the lander.
Oh, I forgot to change weapons during the transform skip. Well, now I get third. When you run a game that's more than
I barely missed
50%
this.
force
Yeah,
scrolling.
Just out of my grasp.
Now I got level 2 Saber Laser, so it consumes chips faster, but it should do more damage. Except against this thing. Oh, this thing's gonna kill me. Oh, yikes.
You got it?
It almost did.
Alright. Yeah, flowers don't
And now it's gonna take me longer to death warp, because again, your shield works the other way too. Like, while it's filling up, because you pick up a healing item, you can't take damage until it's actually maxed out. So, because I'm closer to death, I have to wait longer for the red lander to fill me up. Then my shield starts ticking down. I'm glancing over at the stream every once in a while, and I'm pretty sure I'm in third.
I know, I'm almost at area 4 now. I'm like 2 screens away. I actually have my
Yeah,
stream
I'm way
closed.
behind.
I'm trying to save bandwidth, so actually I have not seen what Baxter's doing either.
I guess
I
my
don't have-
Corridor 3 fight was that bad. I got off
I would
to a
not-
great start, but
I mean, I don't know
I
awful.
couldn't keep up that momentum.
Like, gate boss
Too
is terrible.
nervous.
Yeah, I did stupid berserk strats for the first like 5 seconds on the Optimon, so I got like 8 fireballs in before he started punching me. Because Matrix, a madman, decided that the best way to fight that guy is to be on him.
Yeah, I did metric strats too. Except you kept some shield. I guess I need to practice and optimize that.
Sure, it was by
The
choice.
thing about the blue Optimon fight, the bubbles do 1, or like, no, a little more than 1 point of shield. If you have a defense upgrade, it's exactly 1. But the vines do 5 or 6. Like, they truck you really hard.
Yeah, like, and usually if you're on a vine, you're getting twice by it. So basically, you're going to get your boulder hits in. Alright, I'm going to be skipping the attack up too. 'Cause, yeah, whatever. And I already
I was
have.
gonna skip it too.
I already have the.
Dang,
What?
well,
Yeah,
if you
it's
got
established.
Cutter Saber level 2, you're good.
Yeah. Just that was done crazy. Just shouldn't surprise anybody.
Oh, I know why I'm so behind. Have you already opened Corridor 4?
Yes.
Oh, dang, okay. You did that too, okay.
I'm ahead because somehow I ended up timing that ass gate fight, and I somehow, Ottoman went down pretty fast for me. So I was a maniac inside. Oh, it's a race for, one death is basically the doom of it. Let's do the dumbest strat possible, see what happens.
Well, I gotta show off. I've always thought that, like, man, I don't think the people who got good speedruns aren't that good, but then I found out, no, they actually are really good. All these guys deserve a follow.
And everyone who's speedrunning this thing Like everyone's like, this, like, oh, why the guy died so terrible? I'm like, yeah, it's Super C. He died because it's Super C, and doesn't care if you live or die.
Exactly.
It actually hunts you.
It's a conjuring game. It is a callous.
It's like having every predator in the universe where you have to do it once.
So yeah, these guys are good at the game. I am merely overconfident.
One thing I'm not sure about is my timing on the turn meet 3 cycle. I don't know if I can do it or not. I'm afraid to try.
No, 3 cycles easy. Yeah, we're gonna be crashing into Terramute a little bit to try to get a little extra damage. Lots of bosses in the Guardian Legend have the brilliant design of teleporting in and out. You just have to wait to attack them. So you want to get those early cycles. My shields aren't too good, but I still should have a 3 cycle.
Didn't get it. Wow. Screwed up. Ah, one more hit. No, let's get a good death force in.
Uh-oh, I'm not gonna have a choice in the matter. Just switched to Cutter Saber, he spawned on the bottom.
Oh god, no. That's the worst.
4 cycle, real.
Yeah, I
So I'm not getting that. I'm not getting that health pickup because.
I'm sure Baxter.
Oh, I should have stuck with. Oh, that's why it took so long. It's because my Cutter Saber doesn't do full damage. No, wait, it's rank 2.
Yeah, rank 2.
No, it should be doing full damage.
I'm
Shiner. I'm Shiner, and the other voice is Seawolf. And I'm keeping it down because I'm streaming at my friend's place and said, "Oh, I'm not gonna have to talk." Except now I am.
Right. Alright, so I'm killing this boss real fast because I want more health for this marathon one. And it's faster than it is to go to Area 5 to freebie.
I think we're all taking the same route, aren't we?
I think that's the same general idea. I'm going to Area 6 a little bit to grab that one extra shield, but that's about all I'm doing there.
Oh, okay. I'm doing Vaxford's route. I'm just gonna do Corridor 6 and then leave. But I'm not there yet.
And I skipped the first Red Lander, so...
Oh, okay. Wait, you skipped the first Red Liner?
Yeah, the blue crab one. Second one, sorry.
Yeah, the one with the spider way up there in Area 1.
Yeah, we got walk to, boonies to find.
I'm not at full shield, so I'm going to grab this blue lander for safety, just because the next mini-boss is a little bit hectic to fight.
Nailed it.
Uh-oh, I took one more hit. Okay, it wasn't for much, though. So the reason why we're collecting so many defense upgrades, even though it's a speedrun, is because when you reach your 5th defense upgrade, your walk speed on the overworld map pretty much doubles.
Also, when you get punched in the face, you don't feel it as much.
Yeah.
Endgame, you'll
get punched in the face a lot. Compound shooters are a manic style where there's enemies on the screen constantly and there's bullets on the screen constantly, but they give you a very fast movement speed and a lot of shields.
Yeah,
so
your primary goal is to kill things fast.
It's a really fun, frantic style.
Yeah, like by quarter 7 or 8, like you're not avoiding contact. You're just killing things as fast as you can, hoping the power-ups drop in your favor. And, like defense is really like...
Yeah, you're trying to scoop up as much points as you can in your like tiny little bucket, and it's raining really hard outside. It's pretty much how it works.
And basically, like once you get level 3 Cutter Saber, you have that layer defense against other bullets, but you have to find them really, hunt them down. So
yeah,
level around. You almost like...
Level 3 Cutter Saber allows you to destroy pretty much anything, like even bubble bullets, even projectiles you normally couldn't interact with.
Yeah, it's pretty tough. Fireball 2 and Fireball 3 do as well. Basic Saber level 3 does as well.
Oh, really?
Yes,
I haven't had level 3 Saber Laser in so long.
What's it called? What's the word for it? I just had a thought in my head and I lost it.
What is that weapon that circles around your ship and follows you? What is that one called? Because that one can destroy bubbles as well.
Bullet shield
very
and
weak.
also the rotator.
Yeah, I think it's called the rotator. Yeah. I think these are the official names for the enemies too.
No, I'm not joking. His name is Zip Zip. I had to make him.
It is Zip Zip.
His name is Zip Zip. Boss 1 was Fleepa. Boss 2 was Crawdaddy. Boss 3 was Optimon. Boss 4 is Terramute. That was Zibzub.
Early.
Next boss is Glider. Boss 7 is the there's never really the name of the eyeball mass. I call it a Vitreous because it's the best.
Early precursor to the Darius twin or Darius series, I guess, where all the enemies are fish or sea creatures at the very least.
What's it called? 8 has a Rimgrin.
Wow, I'm a
9
minute and a half ahead of my PB. I must have died.
9 is Skullgore, and 10 is Skullgore. Then you have the Bombardier.
Okay, I think I'm in last, so I'll illuminate this thing I just picked up. It's a special kind of secondary weapon called the Enemy Eraser. It does not use your supply of chips. It has its own ammo that you have to find on the overworld, and can appear as your 8th drop as well in the power-up array during levels. Well, in the overworld map too. Yeah, and those are 20 charges per pickup. Alright, I got a quick exit. Awesome.
On the wrong spot. Couldn't get it.
Anyway, yeah, Enemy Eraser is kind of what it sounds like. It's a screen clear, but certain enemies are immune to it.
Eat most bullets, most enemies. Mostly that spawn enemies themselves won't be affected by it. Blue crystals, jumping laser guys, background elements.
Yeah, turrets, enemies that live on the floor of the level.
Yeah, some oddball things, like enemies that become spawn enemies, like the bomb pods.
So does anyone know did Vaxard get Attack 3? Because
He
Attack
usually
3
does.
starts to make a difference. Okay,
Yeah, he
Attack
usually
3
does.
definitely makes a difference in this level because these volcanoes on the floor
Mhm.
are pretty dangerous, and Rank 2 Cutter Saber does your attack value times 8 damage, so you'll be doing 24 damage per tick instead of 16, and that can help a lot for staying alive versus these volcanoes.
Yeah, the main difference is
Wolf and I are going to have to be a little braver here.
basically you want to kill them as fast as possible. And the game spawns, like the third or fourth wave have those satellites, which basically, if they spawn in one spot when you're on top of the screen, they'll murder you. So you kind of have to play that, balance the game with the format. I think my practice run I had this morning was just...
Yeah, you gotta fly a certain way to not have
yeah,
these
where-
rocks chase you around too bad too.
Yeah, I know where they're coming. The game tries to distract you. Like, all the enemies go like, to the top of the bottom screen real fast, like, hey, look at me. And then when you go down to fight them, so by the way, here's 2 volcanoes. Have fun. And does it like over and over. I call it the quarter distraction. Look, big diamonds down here. By the way, volcano.
Yeah, the other nice thing about this game though is certain enemies advance your power-up counter farther, making it seem like certain enemies drop power-ups much more frequently than others, and destroying the volcanoes and all the rocks they spew out. They have a pretty high power-up increment value, so they keep you pretty healthy while you're taking a ton of damage at least.
Yeah, again,
And
the
I
goal here is
want to
try
be healthy for the end of this corridor too, because again, super compelling boss design of wait your turn until you can attack. So if I can crash into this thing, maybe I can 2-cycle it.
Yeah, let's see what happens here. The glider cannot be hurt until he stops moving.
Oh, I got it!
A lot of damage. Oh, that's good guy.
Gold split for me.
Didn't get it. So again, by 1 hit. I missed both of my quick kills by 1 hit.
Yeah, exactly. My
There.
Terramute was really bad. I had like a 4-cycle Terramute. No, wait, I don't go in there. I don't have the... Oh wait, I do have the key for in there, but I don't want to go in there. I want to go in here. So yeah, every time you walk through one of these password rooms, the game also sort of saves your progress, and that sets your respawn point for after you death warp. So this route, who routed out this route where you go into like Area 7, you go like around the back?
It's a combination
Is that
of
Baxard or Matrick? Zaki, maybe?
it's a combination of the both, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I really
I haven't really done any routing of this game.
Let's try to refill that the chip glitch, and I just kind of messed around with it for a while. But yeah, so another thing that's the game, the chips on the corners, the collection frame and the erasure frame are not the same spot on the map. So you can walk on
Yeah.
diagonal and collect it infinitely.
Yeah, if you touch it, If you touch it on 1 pixel, you can pick it up infinitely.
Get the wrong weapon out.
It's pretty easy to set up if you can like make a corner with 2 boxes. So I gotta hope this red crab doesn't spawn on the right. Oh
Yeah.
no, he spawned on the right.
Oh boy.
What do I do? Enemy eraser, I'm scared.
Oh boy.
I have to 2-cycle the red crab.
Yeah, I noticed red crab recently has been spawning the right a lot for me.
Oh,
Somehow-
that I
somehow-
barely got the quick exit at least. And then I should have my 5th defense upgrade down here as well. That's the advantage of this route. I think the way that Seawolf is going is he's going to end up with 6 defense upgrades, so
Mhm.
it kind of makes one of them seem superfluous. Because you get the 2 next to each other in Area 7 here.
Yep.
So for those viewers who've been keeping score, you probably noticed that we're always doing weird stuff to enter corridors, and that's because every corridor has a puzzle. And the one for corridor 7 is you just have to re-enter the room 5 times.
I love puzzles. I think it's pretty crappy too. Like one of the puzzles, like shoot the corridor, and you go stand there for an hour as a kid shooting the door itself. Open already? Why open so fast? It opened on
Yeah.
the 4th try.
Yeah, sometimes it opens on 4. So like every once in a while I just kind of like wait a little bit before I go in there. Just to make sure, just so I don't like troll myself and leave too early.
The game's pretty mean so far. At quarter 7, the
Corridor
game stops
7
carrying.
is pretty scary.
Yeah, the game stops carrying what you
Use
got all.
laser ships. The best way to deal with the laser ships is to fly behind them because they always shoot lasers in the like, you know, vertically towards you. So if you're behind them, they're just kind of shooting lasers harmlessly behind them as they leave. And it also gives you a good angle to destroy them with cutter saber. These little green eyeball things are funny. It takes a ridiculous amount of damage to destroy them, but if you just fly into them, they harmlessly disappear.
Yeah, they eat
So
fireballs.
they kind of serve to. Yeah, they just kind of body block all your shots and make it hard to do damage, and they don't give many points either. At least enemy erasers work on them, but it's, you know, enemy eraser is not the best approach.
I had to use some already because I ran out of chips during the laser ship barrage. I'm playing a lower chip than I usually do. Oh wow, I almost ate that laser ship in the face. That's almost tragic. Red chips.
I'm 3.5 minutes ahead of my splits. This is ridiculous.
You're doing the doing things right, man.
Another gold split. And that was a 2-cycle red crab. I really need to run this game more.
There we go. Makes it with a good amount of health. I eat low.
Yeah. Probably noticed we're going to be hurting ourselves after the Corridor 7 boss for a quicker death warp.
Wow, I have no chips. Do this again.
Alright, so here's where my lead may be called into question. I'm going to go get a red lander that's kind of hard to get.
Well, here's my
But I
shield.
think I learned how to get it by watching Baxerd.
Yes, well, that's why I got a shield in the first place for this race.
And I've grabbed a
I've-
lot of stuff as well to help.
I'm just saying, I've done the math where I can basically fight this guy and just have him just pound me the whole time and I kill him now with the extra shield. So for a race, it's pretty much guaranteed kill. I lack the skills of Baxter to kill this thing in a fair fight. I mean, who wants to fight fair?
I had some clutch strats there.
They'll run
I
in-
should have walked a
they'll
little higher.
run in
I
fireball.
don't know if people saw it, but after I beat the boss, I was able to open the box at the edge and then walk up along the outside of the barrier. I should have walked a little farther up, just so I could save some up screen time while I'm waiting for the victory fanfare to play. Oh well.
Alright, so I'll grab that red lander. Quarter ships, so I can kind of sort of fight with the weapons I want to fight with.
Oh yeah, I gotta control my score a little bit here. I want to try to get 500,000 during the boss fight, because it's a very long boss fight.
Mhm.
There's a lot of enemies to kill in this level, so you can accidentally overshoot 500k pretty easily. I guess I gotta destroy everything that threatens me, but not the turrets. Got a bear lag
You see,
reduction in
also-
as always.
I have level 3 saber, which beats up just like candy.
Man chips, yes.
But basically, you can't have it on constantly. You have to be very selective with it. So you burn to death.
Tell Vaxer to shoot the green guys because it makes a funny sound. It's even funnier if you're doing it with one of the melee weapons too. Oh, my score is actually lower than I planned here. Let's be a little more aggressive. 477, how good is that? Oh, my chip count is not so good, and I don't know where I am in the power-up order. Oh well. I got strats. One thing I do during this fight that I see most runners don't do is I don't shoot my pea shooter because it doesn't do anything during this fight, and I think it just generates lag.
That's true.
Oh, I got my point up earlier than planned, actually. 477's a lot.
3, 2, 1. He's not hammering.
Uh-oh. I got tons of lag now.
Oh god, it killed me.
Oh no! Death is a big... Uh-oh, I'm at 0 shield. She's your warning.
You got me.
All I got was a bunch of chips. Oh, and a battery. Let's go. Let's go in.
There you go. There you go.
So when you're fighting this guy, you want to try to stay on top of the aperture that all the projectiles are coming out of to destroy them all so they don't generate lag. Okay.
Guys, the stream
too
all the streams just went down.
Oh,
Just keep playing, I'll fix it.
Alright.
that's not good. Okay, we'll find out.
Yeah, I'm having a good run. I'm kind of on PvP pace. I don't want to stop.
Oh, it's going.
I got the
Okay.
local recording too.
Yep.
Oh, we're back.
There we go.
Just gotta say, shoutouts to my friend Wordalac for having amazing internet. My streams lately haven't looked very good.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Wordalac keeps beating me in Smash, so you can afford to have amazing internet. I almost went the wrong way here. Okay.
Again, so, jeez.
So Area 9 is kind of weird. There's a fork in the road where if you go north, you get a defense upgrade, and if you go west, you get a blue lander. I'm not sure if we ever figured out which is more efficient to get. I know Vaxer likes getting the defense upgrade, and so do I.
Mhm.
I think it's an equal amount of screens to traverse either way.
Yeah, it's basically it's more important to the one extra life or the.
Yeah, I feel like in theory, the blue lander is better because if you get a battery during the next few fights, then you have a longer grace period of invincibility.
I have like no health and yeah, it's all like I'm just getting crushed. There we go.
I won't spoil how to open Corridor 8 and Corridor 9. There are rooms that give you clues for how to open the corridors in game, so for those who want to hold back and do a casual playthrough, I'll leave it as a surprise to discover. Oh, these red diamond things are very hard to kill with only 2 attack.
Yeah,
They don't give many points, and they don't really get in
feel
the way
the,
of it.
I went too risky. Way too risky with this. Oh, level up. Perfect time.
Corridor 9 is where the game starts to get serious. Enemies gain significant amount of HP and damage. And many more enemies that are immune to enemy eraser start to show up as well. There's a section at the end of Corridor 9 here that will certainly tax your enemy erasers.
Right, I'm down to pea shooter. He's on phase 3, so basically little shots. No eyeballs to gain power off of.
Trying to destroy these cherry blasters before they explode.
Yep.
There's no way of knowing where they're going to spawn, though.
So I've gone too risky, and I'm kind of, I'll keep that power right now.
Wow, I think I was pixels away from dying there. Got the itchy trigger finger on enemy erasers though, so I'm still living. Oh, I got the battery before the boss fight. This is gonna be hard. Okay, I'm gonna do some Seawolf strats then.
Ooh.
So these lasers that the boss is firing do a lot less damage than the skulls that come out, so I want to stay on top of the lasers where it's safer. This is a bit slower than Vaxford's strats though. I was just using Cutter Saber. Cutter Saber, again, because it destroys all kinds of bullets, it also destroys these lasers that give you a safe zone. So it's a little tricky to manage. Corridor 9 is also hard to death warp out of because all you get are these little bubbles that damage you slowly. The running guy does more, but you can't follow him.
That was a shameful display. He's dead.
Looks like Vaxord is ahead of me.
He's definitely ahead of me, so. I don't think he died yet, so that's definitely good on him. Yeah, I went too risky and didn't have enough chips for the what I want to do.
Oh,
I planned on going back for the red crab, red lander, but. Nah.
oh yeah, you look like you're doing some greedy stuff.
Yeah, I'm paying for it.
You skipped the red lander at the start of the game and the red crab after. That's like
Yeah.
task route.
I think I'm stupid. We get another red lander here though, so I actually have access to my saber again. Problem is to fight that boss properly, you either want the level 2 fireball or you want the saber on at all times. And well, I set up to be neither. I probably should have kept going for the level 2 fireball in there to 6.
Oh, you're doing that route.
I should have done that. Like if I was going to go this route with the fewer chips, I should have used that to
Right.
compensate.
Alright, so coming up is Corridor 10, located at the end of a very long trek through a dangerous area fraught with peril and scary music,
Yeah, don't fight there.
and also has the infamous ludicrous speed section.
Yeah. What's it called? If you're in area 9 or 10, like don't fight anything there. Like even in a full game, like you can't kill what's in there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's crazy.
Just start spawning mini bosses as regular enemies.
And then those wiggly green things, and just don't die. Like
Yeah, the little spaghettis.
yeah. I mean, they're not threatening, but you just can't kill them. Jeez, seconds left in that shot. That's what I did. I did practice before, it was fine.
Vaxord is already past ludicrous speed, I think.
Okay, good. He's a record holder. He knows what he's doing.
Oh yeah. He probably I think I was ahead of him for a bit, but he probably got ahead of me on the Corridor 9 boss with his more aggressive strat that I don't know how to do. Alright, and here's where I would be okay with using my pea shooter just to generate lag. Just to make this a little more manageable. The hard part about ludicrous speed is not, how it makes you dizzy with how fast it's going, but because your power-ups on the floor disappear very quickly, so if you lose health or lose shields, it's hard to gain them back.
Not as far as I can without using ease.
I'm gonna have to cop out and use enemy erasers again.
That.
Yeah, switching to enemy erasers twice has cost me time as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure how I should be managing my score to try to get 1,000,000 during the final battle as well.
I actually have a little easier time
Do I
because
need
that.
that super milk, I wonder?
I actually have more chance of getting it.
I'm at 730k. I guess I usually die in my runs, so I'm not used to my score being this low.
How do you? Wow, I'm only at 57. That's 74. How am I so much lower than that? Huh. Weird.
Well, I'm farther in the game than you.
Not true. I mean, 100,000 points. It's only one corridor. Oh, they got all this health to death work with. Terrible. Yeah, I murdered the Skull War, so I had to switch health.
Corridor 10 boss is kind of unpredictable. I might have to switch to enemy erasers just to stay alive. Yeah.
Very good. Moving the wrong way.
All my power-ups are over there.
Barely.
I'm gonna run out of enemy erasers, though. Okay. Well, I have lots of chips, at least.
Together.
I got more enemy erasers.
Look at that.
I can't finish off Igor. I'm too scared.
Oh, come on, go in there.
I have one shield. Oh no, now I'm running out of chips. Oh, okay, I got a heart. Oh, wow. I almost ran out of chips. That was mad clutch. Lost some time there, though. That cost me like 20 or 30 seconds.
I think first try. There we go. My block skip didn't work out too well. Save like half a
This
second.
corridor
Always
10
inside.
rewards you with some more enemy erasers.
Guys, you were set for the last boss rush. I'd imagine Baxter's already on the final boss rush. Good point.
Oh wow. These
I mean, I
blue
can't see
gears
it.
are so tanky. I thought I could use my fireball and farm them for some power-ups before going into corridor 21, but nothing
No.
happened. I'm
No,
going in
I'm
with
gonna-
37 chips. Let's see what happens.
Well, first boss is sleep, though, so you have
Oh
all
wait,
these in
I'm
the way.
supposed to go in here.
You need to go to the neutral zone.
So I passed through this room earlier and it didn't look like this. This is the final area that opens up when you've completed the 10 mandatory corridors. There are also optional corridors, but obviously for any percent we're not going to do those. Got to avoid as much force scrolling as possible.
Alright, pretty scary.
I've never had so few chips in corridor 21. This is so awkward.
What's wrong with
Oh.
it? There we go.
Just gonna, yeah, I just straight up ran out while fighting Zibzub. Okay, here we go. So now I got Zibzub wandering around back and forth. So you're supposed to just stay underneath him.
Yeah.
Regular saber. This is so frustrating. It's really funny.
Alright, so
Well, not
who's the
frustrating. I just find it amusing more than anything.
hero? Okay, that guy. These are-
Uh-oh. I'm gonna run out of resources again. Okay, I got some chips. Some more chips. I always thought this boss looks like female reproductive anatomy. I feel like that's where the design came from.
Bombardier.
Yeah. Actually, someone else pointed it out to me, but now I can't unsee it.
It's always the way.
Man, this is definitely a marathon run right here.
Oh man. Alright, past the hell corridor. That's good.
I like how red Optimon is much easier than blue Optimon. You gotta get that perfect height where your cutter saber clears a
Yeah.
path through his like body hitbox, though.
Mhm.
I didn't have. Yeah, I noticed I like didn't have the height, and then I adjusted just in
Yeah.
time.
So I always found like right in the pupil. Like where his eye actually is. Wait.
Yeah, it's like the back of your ship is lined up with the edge of his body. I think it's like a perfect square almost. So this blue Grimgrin's a little weird. It's almost as if
Let's see.
like
He's
his
backloaded.
orange phase lasts way longer.
It does.
Yeah,
Exactly.
backloaded, exactly.
Zaki's proven that he's backloaded in regards to
Oh, okay.
his phases.
Probably looked at the internals. Made the
Mhm.
task after all. This one I have to take slow because I have to keep my pea shooter on to keep these asteroids out of my face.
3, 2, 1. There we go. I have a problem too. I have no chips. 65 chips. And get a chip drop. I was too. The fight started with a battery. So I didn't actually have any chip drops.
Yeah, if I ran 100%, I'd probably fight Corridor 9 and 10 bosses with backfire. That little Y gun that fires the wimpy little waves up to the sides.
Really?
It just puts you in a good position. It's reliable. Oh, cool! I got some enemy erasers. I'm gonna have more than enough. There's a glitch with enemy eraser where if you use it rapidly, I think you can like destroy the power-up clouds you just made, and then further like spawn further power-ups.
Yes, you can. Things are exploding count on screen as other explosions. And you can just basically spam. That's why I spammed it. I had that run last year. I was like, I'm spamming this now, but I'll turn.
Got too many points.
I'll turn
Got
these
my
5
1
bolts
million as soon as I took
to
out
20.
the red thing, red bombardier.
Alright, sleep is gone.
Oh, I should have. I forgot to switch while doing transform skip again. I like how these red rocks sort of stop raining after a little while.
Yeah.
Because you're obviously like flying through the freshly made, scorching hot ruins of Naju. I didn't mash hard enough to scroll through the opening dialogue. Where it says, "If someone's reading this, I failed. I failed to set the self-destruct sequence." Okay. Same thing with this final boss. You don't want to use your pea shooter just because it would generate too much sprite flicker. And with attack 2, your regular gun won't do anything useful anyway. You basically just have to watch out for bubbles. Just don't get hit by bubbles. I'm off to a really good start in this fight. Oh, there we go. I got a red chip. Yeah, I'm doing good.
This is awful.
Red chips restore 500 chips, so that's what keeps the spam of these OP melee weapons going. Also gives you 2 shields, which is usually enough to survive. Oh man.
0 health after Othman.
Alright.
Good boy.
Was that time?
For Bastard, possibly yes.
Never mind.
Yeah, when this last thing is destroyed. Time is when you fly off screen, actually.
Yeah, the last, basically when you lose control, you should get that big jet in the back. That's
Time's
the
coming up for me.
end of control.
Well, I PB'd.
Oh, man. One chip thing cost me. One more thing, red chips I've been fine with for Grimgrid. Oh well.
Yeah, it's hard to manage chips during those long fights where you
Other
got
than that, I
a lot
purposely
of
knew it was gonna be,
projectiles off screen.
I knew it was gonna be risky. I just figured it would be. I practiced a few times and I actually got to work this morning, so I was like, okay, it's doable. It's worth trying. But he surprised me. I would have survived with enemy race and farm back up, and he just happened to jump me right before I got the enemy race off. So, kind of did it to myself. The factor is done, I imagine.
Yeah, I'm watching Vaxxord. He's kind of in a tough spot. He's low on chips, and I think he just used up his last enemy erasers.
Oh no.
I got a lot of enemy eraser drops throughout the run. Yeah, he's fighting it with the saber laser,
Oh shoot.
staying in between the hands. That's really hard.
Go get him.
It's really hard to predict its movement.
Yeah.
Oh man, the clench is so real right now.
I don't know. Come on, Baxter, you can do it.
I've never seen this before. I've never seen like, yeah, this game taught me about poverty at a young age.
Yeah, no, I call
When
it
you run out of chips, it's hard to get more chips.
Yeah, I call it the poverty saber. Figure it's like out of it. It's like, no, screw it. Just go front with a basic saber.
I
And
think
just...
Vaxxord is gonna walk to the
Oh, no.
chip pool by the start.
Okay. We died?
Luckily,
Oh,
yeah, he did.
No. Poor guy.
Oh, he grabbed the consecutive fire at the start.
Yeah, I didn't
Oh,
get
and also sets a new spawn point. This is a good recovery strat.
Yeah, that's smart for him.
Oh, why doesn't he do the corner grab strat?
I don't know.
Anyway, well, 721 should be enough.
3. There we go. Good.
Wait, now
Your
he's
basic
going
drop.
somewhere to the right?
Huh? Is he getting more enemy rations?
I don't know. Yeah, he's wandering off to somewhere in the southeast. I know there's an enemy eraser on the map way down there. Yeah, he must be going to get that.
Yeah, he
He
probably
must
needs
be
it.
going like around the corner clockwise there, and then he's gonna death warp. Okay, that makes sense.
Come on, go yellow, Bash.
If
Go
it were
yellow.
me, I would just count on an enemy eraser drop during the fight. Is this the right way to the enemy erasers? I thought you have to go through there.
There we go. Now goes yellow. Yep, of course. Same old story, man. I'm always
Oh
like,
yeah, you just when you have the double walk speed with lots of defense upgrades, you can squeeze through blocks sideways. I did it earlier in my run.
yeah, I purposely do it in quarter or area 10 to try and skip like a turn.
Yeah,
I level up right
too.
I get her to red.
just take the inside.
Wow. He's actually beating me up pretty good. Gotta watch out. There we go, he's dead. Oh, man, that was awful. Time.
Let me know when time.
Time is
Oh,
when you fly off screen.
Got it.
Ugh. Betrayed by my own chips.
I think this game is a very satisfying final boss.
Yes.
It's just
We're
it has
trying
nothing to
it.
do with the story. It's just some alien entity that harasses you after you finish your mission.
Yeah, it's like, I'm done, I'm done. Excuse me.
Excuse me, I'm the boss of the sequel. Spaceballs 2, the search for more money. Alright, I'm gonna watch Vaxford finish up.
Yeah, I'm watching too.
Thanks everyone for watching. I had a great time. I like to think we put on a good race.
It was good. I died to force a chip luck on my own end, so I did it to myself. Can't complain. See if Chad has any questions about the game anymore. Got a few minutes left.
Hey, my final score was higher than yours.
Yeah, no, I got my
Vaxford
Level
might
up.
beat me though.
yeah, my level went red. Right, right we turned red, I got my level up. So worked out pretty good.
Oh, nice. I got mine right at the end of Corridor 21. Basically the worst possible time.
Yeah, basically, I would not have gotten it unless I died. Like, I need to die and fight very extended to like get the point you need.
I guess I was milking too hard in Corridor 10. Like I was letting the eyeballs in the ground like run a trail and spawn more talons for me to kill, and letting the dinosaur skulls throw more skulls around to farm those for points.
No, I was
Just
just
being pretty flagrant. Use some
Yeah,
enemy
it was-
erasers on cherry blasters too.
Need
That
more
gives you a
chips, too.
lot of points.
yeah. Actually, I think we went to get the other chips. I think we went to get chips from the store. The one right by between 7 and 6.
Oh, that one cost 600. He could have bought that. He could have just bought that red lander.
Well, it was out of the way. I could have walked. No.
It's not that out of the way. It's one screen away.
Well, no, I didn't have enough chips till after area 9. I had 400
right,
chips
well-
I grabbed. Area
Oh,
9.
sorry. I'm talking about Vaxford. Like after he died to it, he could have grabbed that red lander from the shop. It only cost 600. He like grabbed 700 chips from the big pool.
Yep.
Okay, Vaxford is on red bombardier again.
There we go.
Very, very annoying boss. It's not
Really?
vulnerable for very long.
That's not a big deal, though. The main thing is that, let's see. He's got good number of chips. He's got plenty of health. He got a lot more. He got a health from.
17?
He's at 17.
Well, he passed. I think that's probably how much I finished with, because he's
Oh, yeah.
passed his 1 million score threshold.
I think I had 15 at the end.
I grabbed. Actually, let me think about it. I think I grabbed almost every safety blue lander. I grabbed the one in Area 5, and I grabbed the one in Area 4.
Alright, here we go. So we're going with the bosses.
Alright.
For it.
Oh yeah, for those who are watching, I feel like we should plug TGL Secret, a very good ROM hack of this. It's much harder, so play it if you're a little more familiar with the mechanics of the Guardian Legend.
Mhm.
But it takes some very creative approaches to how to solve the Guardian Legend's design problems and things that make it overly easy. It will warp your mind and entertain you, I'm sure.
Mm. All right, here he goes. Where is it? There we go.
Yeah, it might take a while to appear depending on de-interlacing. I think we were all streaming at
Yeah, that's
30 FPS.
So you get lucky. You saw him the whole time, or you didn't see him at all.
Oh, there, I finally got password TGL to appear. I guess I had to press a button.
Yeah, you have to press a button past all the credits. Alright, he's looking good. He's got 10 health still. He's got a good count, I think. I think there's power to be a red
And I
chip.
got lots of chips. Oh, he just got more enemy herb. Soon.
He's taking some hits.
Oh, okay. I guess he
There you
just
go.
wants more shield.
He wants
Probably a
to
little
chip back
rattled
He's
after
good.
running
Yeah,
out of resources last fight.
Yeah. I know he's on the, his heart and red chip, red chip. So, ooh, he's getting a lot of hits, though. He's getting a lot of bad luck with the bubbles.
You
Like,
want, yeah.
If it decides to end you with bubbles, like, you kind of just shrug and say, sorry, I lost. Because if he hits left all the time, what are you going to do?
Yeah, I got
Wait.
pretty lucky with my bubble patterns during my fight.
Yeah, like,
You
even now,
want to be
he's...
careful how you use enemy erasers.
he's
You want to try to
left.
save them for the later phases when they're more
Yeah.
efficient.
There we go, the heart. Get in there. Get him yellow, at
Does
least.
it hurt?
Heart. Okay, good. I got him yellow. Nope, pause. Come on, man. There we go.
Oh, I like that. You can find the corner to
You
make
can
stuff
stave
sort of
off.
leave the screen.
What we got? Man, that's bad.
Oh, the bubble! The
No!
bubble sniped him.
No! Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, man. Damn.
I think Vaxer. Oh, never mind. I thought his like screen froze for a second. I
Yeah.
thought it was his
No,
turn to
no,
give his
no.
NES a swift kick.
The problem is when you do that, you run out of enemy racers. They're a finite resource. You can't get them back without, like, grinding. No,
Well,
Vax.
now he can go grab the red lander, which will help a
Vax.
lot. That'll boost his chip max to 1600.
Shoot.
I think he's mercy
Looking like
killing
he's
it.
going to call it, yeah.
Call it.
Oh,
Ah,
okay.
shoot.
Mercy killed.
Aw.
He really doesn't feel good about that.
You just got so unlucky, though.
Too bad, too bad. But I think that was a really great showcase of the Guardian legend. So thank you very much to all three of you guys.
Got it.
You're
Yeah.
very welcome. It was a blast.
Vaxer definitely is the current record holder at 8%. I'm not sure who's at the 100%. Still Zaki has that right now.
Probably.
So tune into Vaxer, see his runs. Fortunately,